the most outspoken designers the fashion world has to offer, Karl Lagerfeld's eccentricity is as legendary as his snow-white hair. Currently at the helm of fashion houses Chanel and Fendi, he is also a recognised photographer and artist. Known in the fashion press as Kaiser Karl, it seems his destiny was mapped out at an early age. The major influence for his exceptional talent seemed to come from his mother's famous quirky behaviour. Life was always going to be a journey for the German designer. He won a prize from the International Wool Secretariat at the age of 17 and was immediately snapped up by couture house Balmain. After 3 years, he left to take up a job with Jean Patou, which gave him an invaluable knowledge of design, but apparently very little pleasure. So after working as a freelance designer for a few uneventful years, he left Paris altogether to study art in Italy. Returning to his first love of fashion, Karl joined Fendi as a design consultant. However, in the 70s, his name was more closely associated with the house of Chloe. There, he was given carte blanche to produce exquisite, floaty and feminine ready-to-wear collections. It was in stark contrast to the contemporary couture seen elsewhere. His Deco collection, which consisted of black and white prints and clever bias cutting, brought him worldwide acclaim. However, it was Karl's appointment to the House of Chanel, one of the strongest fashion labels around, which really put him on the map. Buyers latched onto Coco's pride and joy like there was no tomorrow. The little cardigans and chic suits, opulently decorated with lashings of gilt and pearls, all stayed, but they came with an added twist of biker boots and hot pants. Amongst his varied interests is his passion for collecting beautiful items. In just 4 years, he accumulated over 240 pieces of modernist art and furniture. And like only he could, he auctioned them off in one go. Because even though he likes to collect, he doesn't like to own. The remarkable collection was made up of furniture, decorative arts, lamps and ceramics from the 1920s and 30s. Many objects exceeded their estimated value, like the earthenware sculptured bird by Jean Besnard. There were over 50 pieces designed by Jean-Michel Frank, one of the most influential interior decorators and furniture designers of the 1930s. The collection sold for an enormous $21.7 million. For decades, the talented designer has been one of the most celebrated visionaries in the world of fashion, and in 2003 he was recognized as such with a World Fashion Award. The awards honor those who are deemed ambassadors of goodwill. With the launch of his own name label, Karl combined strong tailoring with easy-to-wear cardigan jackets in his favorite bright colors. Softly shaped knitwear was created with an intellectual yet sexy feel. Despite moving from label to label, Karl has managed to retain his own style throughout his career. His success lies in his ability to make a bold statement, and he is always looking to the future. He has also maintained a sense of humour throughout his designs that has produced many legendary pieces. Speaking 4 languages, Karl Lagerfeld is an acclaimed and respected artist who is never afraid to try something new. Known as the man with the magic paintbrush, Christian Lacroix is famous for his ability to mix astounding colours together and triumph. With his palette bursting with brilliant hues,